Taking another glance at the GPS on his phone, Ash is nearly positive that his friend, Hiro, is inside the building which stands before him. He reaches under his shirt and squeezes his pendant as he walks into the derelict fortress.
I fear nothing in this mortal coil.
He's greeted with a huge owl staring right into his face.
What's the big idea? You scared the shit out of me.
The owl lets out a hoot. Flee! Hooty-hoo! The owl takes flight and lands up in a rafter.
Man, the acoustics in this place got me bugging. Either that or owls talk now. Goddamn owls.
He cautiously makes his way through the debris and detritus of the ground floor. Another look at his cell phone shows his GPS has stopped updating his location, most likely due to the structure he is currently exploring. Hopefully 1 bar of service will be enough to connect. The phone connects and a staticky ringtone comes to life.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Who is this?
I'm sorry. You called me. How can I help you?
This is Ash. Put Hiro on, please.
Ash. Hiro?
This is Ash. Put Hiromaki on the phone.
There's no need to get testy, Ash. We all want the same thing. You know that. That's why we're all here. We're on the same team.
Ash is losing his patience with the strange voice on the phone.
Look, lady. I don't know who you are, but you need to give the phone to Hiro, now.
Hiro? Yes. Goldilocks. He's a bit tied up at the moment. He can't take your call.
Beep, beep, beep. Call lost. He tries to call out again, but has lost service.
What the hell is going on here? Shit. What do I do? Well, no point in standing around.
As Ash trudges deeper into the building, he sees an open doorway. He makes his way toward the open door and sees that it leads to a flight of stairs going to the basement. He enters the door and descends the stairs into the dark abyss. The stairs come to an end at a tiled landing. Rounding the corner, he observes that he is in a large, dark room. Ash scans the room and then turns on the flashlight from his phone. As he walks deeper into the darkness, scanning with his diminutive illumination, a flash catches his attention. He points back at the flash and sees there are 2 eyes looking back at him. A chill runs down his spine.
Hello? Who's there?
My, Ashley. You sure do have a penchant for asking an overbearingly large quantity of questions. Have you ever considered introducing yourself to people before you start berating them?
Having a well-developed vocabulary doesn't equate to intelligence. I hope you know that.
We're all equals here, Ashley. Please come in.
How do you know my... Wait. You're the one who picked up the phone.
There's something special occurring this eve, Ashley.
Stop calling me that. My name is Ash.
Whatever you want, Ash.
Is that blood? You need to tell me where Hiro is. Now.
Her body is covered in blood, its reflective sheen in the darkness indicating that it's still wet, freshly applied.
All your questions will be answered shortly, Ashley. But first, we need to discuss something of the utmost importance.
A streak of black liquid is propelled into Ash's face. He's hit in the eyes and reels back. It's thick. It's metallic.
It's blood.
Ash stumbles back and attempts to wipe the mess from his eyes. A strong whoosh can be felt between his ears as the door leading down to the basement is slammed shut. He clears enough of the congealed goop to regain his sight. The woman is gone. Ash spins around, scanning the area for signs of her. But she seems to have vanished. He turns and runs for the stairs back to the surface. Upon reaching the ground level, he yanks on the door, which moments ago was open.
The door opens the other way. Dumbass.
He stomps back down the stairs to the dark room.
Gotta find something to pry the door with.
He spots an old metal filing cabinet laying in the corner. He runs to it and yanks out a drawer. He reaches inside the cabinet and pries one of the drawer rails off of it.
Let's give this a try.
Before he can turn around, he's met with a sharp pain in his shoulder.
Ow, what the...
He struggles to reach the source of pain, but finally locates it and pulls it out.
A syringe? An empty syringe? That bitch, I'll give her a taste of her own medicine.
Ash spins around, armed with the syringe, looking for the bloody woman.
The faster your heart is pumping blood through your veins, the faster that's going to kick in. Just so you know.
Ash drops his phone out of his hand.
What did you do?
Oba-chan's secret recipe. She didn't know it was a neurotoxin cocktail. She just knew it will knock a grown man on his ass in no time.
He collapses to his knees. She approaches him.
Don't fret, young one. You won't die. Probably. You're going to remain conscious. I'd focus on my breathing if I were you.
Ash slumps to the floor. He sees a set of boots approaching him.
Really, Yoko? You don't have the decency to knock him out at the top of the stairs? Are you going to help me carry him upstairs?
Yoko-san ignores the man's remarks. She crouches in very close to Ash.
Young one, I will be your intermediary between this world and the next. I was told to kill you, so your being alive from this point on is by my discretion. I couldn't let a soul like yours go to waste. You are, however, a fool to have come here. I roam the bridge between worlds, and you are not as strong as you think, Ashley. You're mistaken if you think that I would ever let a creature of your world into our holy sanctum.
Ash begins drooling as Yoko-chan continues.
You're soon to witness sights beyond sight. Rest now, child. Soon the burdens of this world will be lifted from you.
Ash is slung over a muscular shoulder. He watches the ground beneath him move as he is carried up the stairs. She throws a metal folding chair into the room with a crash and slams the door behind her.
Is there a way you can do anything with some subtlety?
Ichi walks to the folding chair and opens it up. She sets it up next to Hiro, about 6 inches away from him. She takes a seat and drops her black canvas bag on the floor next to her.
Decided to get dressed? What's the occasion?
There's a lot of guys around.
So what? Aren't you, in charge here? Like they would know better than to say something ignorant to you?
Please, just shut up for a little while.
Whoever said, "Silence is golden," never had to share a quiet room with an unpredictable psychopath. Hiro flinches as she reaches down and grabs her bag. Her thin fingers retrieve the same brown bottle and a single glass. She pours herself a shot and throws it back.
She has to be close to being in the bag. She's 130, has had about 6 drinks in the past, 2 hours.
A splash into the glass can be heard as she pours out another one. A big one? She turns to Hiro.
Please, no.
I'm resisting the urge to smash this glass into your cranium, but then we wouldn't have anything to drink out of. Just open your mouth, Hiro, and try to enjoy it.
He prepares himself for another deluge of gasoline. Ah! He gets it down without letting it shoot out through his nostrils again. Now he's the one who's starting to feel woozy.
She sits there for a moment, bottle in one hand, glass in the other. She places them both on the floor next to her. She turns to him and looks him up and down.
Fuck you.
Hiro keeps his mouth shut.
I haven't cried since I was a little girl. I don't know what came over me, but I won't be the victim here. Tonight is the last time I will ever cry.
Ichi, it doesn't have to be like this.
But it does, Hiromaki. You're the only thing keeping me alive. Things aren't as they seem here. But seeing how this is going to end anyway, I guess there's no harm in telling you.
Hiro chokes up. The only other time he can remember reacting like this was when his mom told him his dog had gotten run over by a car. What is it? He chokes out.
It's the astrological cycle, Hiro. When the planetary alignment calls for it, OG Yuma-chan requires a supplicant. Someone prepared to lay their life down for him in the cause. This date was set decades ago. I've known of what my fate is to be my entire life. But if the supplicant could produce a suitable replacement, then OG Yuma-chan would allow them to trade places with them for this cycle. And you, Hiro, are my replacement.
You have one twisted fucking sense of humor.
She stares daggers at him. She takes her cell phone out. She walks around to the back of Hiro's chair, pulls his hair up, and snaps a pic of his new body art.
Take a good look at this. Okay, got it? Now look at this.
Ichi sits on Hiro's lap and shines her phone light on her neck. She has the same symbols branded into her skin as she gave to him an hour earlier.
OG Yuma-chan, Shinboru desu. This is his Ishi. This is what's been engraved on your neck, Hiro. The runes are of Ishi, the Ishi of OG Yuma-chan. You have an intricate ritual you must perform, or else OG Yuma-chan will become angered.
This bitch has lost her mind. Who is this Yuma you keep mentioning?
You're focusing on all the wrong parts of this conversation. What OG Yuma-chan is none of your concern. What I am telling you is that tonight you're going to be part of a ritual many years in the making. We call it Senpaku no Henyu, but I've never seen anyone come back from the ritual.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I'm afraid not, Hiro.